Hello, everybody. What's going on? I still got this puff. I need some braids. Hey, you guys.
Hey, I like that intro.
Welcome to Collard Greens and Sushi. I'm Melinda, and she is.
Kelsey, welcome back.
Yay! We're back, you guys. Again, like I said, I need some braids, but that's going to have to wait until I next week. Have to figure it out. I hope all of you are well. Kelsey, how are
Yes.
you?
Good. We have a little bit of rainy weather going on here, a little bit of a typhoon.
Typhoon.
Yes, we are staying in, but I'm good. Just chilling. What
Good.
about you? I know you have some summer weather that has
Yeah,
started there.
but it's always summer weather in California.
That is true.
So,
It's always
but
sunny
yeah,
in California.
school is done for Masai and Yui. Although I'm still gonna be putting those kids to work. There ain't no breaks. Ain't no breaks, y'all. Not in this house.
What kind of work are you putting them to?
So they are going to everybody, including myself. So I definitely feel as a parent that you lead by example.
Hmm.
So everything basically that I'm having them do, I'm gonna do as
You're
well.
gonna do it.
So
Okay.
we all have our reading that we're gonna, continue doing. We do our little, like, maybe every 3 weeks we do our little family um book club. We talk about what books we're reading,
Hmm.
what we like about the book, what we don't like about the book, what we recommend the book, that kind of thing.
Hmm.
So we have that. Everybody's working on their foreign language. Messiah's reintroducing himself to Mandarin. Yui,
Ooh.
she's working on her Japanese. Messiah will still work on his Japanese. I am trying to work on Korean because I want to go to Seoul and eat. Y'all, I just want to go to the cafe. I want to go to every cafe, and there's a billion cafes. All I want to do is go to the cafes and eat, calm summy down, like watch my Korean dramas. So we're gonna do all of that, but in between then, your girl is working, y'all. I am flying. I am basically gonna be living on a plane all summer long. All
That is
summer
wow.
long.
Oh
Yeah.
my God. Oh my God. Yeah, it is summertime, so definitely, friendly skies out there doing your job and everything. It's funny when the very first time, well, not the first time, maybe the second time I went to, my brain didn't switch when I went to Seoul the second time. It was the third time, I can't remember. But I remember I was in a cafe and I had said, like, got my food and I had said, arigato. And the lady looked at me like, wrong country,
Wrong
wrong
country.
country,
Yeah.
wrong country. I had said like domo arigato or something like that. And she looked at me and she was just like, try again. And I couldn't
Uh-huh.
remember the word. I couldn't remember what to say. So I just said, Quintala, which means like, I'm okay. And she was probably like, whatever,
What's going
effer.
on? Yeah.
Yeah, she was just like, I didn't ask you.
I did that one time at work, like early, like my first year. Like I think I had
Uh-huh.
spoke like Japanese to this guy, and he was like, "I'm not Japanese." I was like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. It wasn't intentional." Like I felt so bad. I was just like, I'm like, stupid
Yeah. It's
American.
it's
Just
it's like the mind switch, I think. But
yeah.
I have read that when you are fluent or close to fluent or very close to understanding a language, you don't really have to switch anymore in your mind. It just happens automatically.
Hmm,
I don't know
that's
how true that is, but yeah, I remember I was just like, even I think even after I said like when she was like shaking her head, I think I was like, sumimasen, quinchala. And then she was just like, what? You still using the wrong word and you're also
like
still using Japanese. So yeah, but I think that's a great plan for the summer to study a
yeah,
language, to also, study topics and so
yep,
that your education continues. You're not just like freewheeling it
yes,
and on
yes.
TikTok and YouTube all summer long.
Because it's easy, and I get it. Don't
Mhm.
get me wrong. It's like it's still summer. Enjoy your summer. but you have to keep your mind sharp. And I think even for us as adults, like
Hmm.
not even just as adults, but people who aren't in school regularly,
Yeah.
you really do have to do something that's investing in your mind, investing in your mental. So like I said, I can't just be pointing at my kids and telling them to do it if I'm not doing it too, doing something,
Facts.
so it's a good thing. It's a good thing. So
Yeah. I think that's smart. We're still in school. We're still in school until the
right,
middle of July. So,
right.
in fact, I think they're just about to start up testing in the next couple of weeks. The standardized testing for all the prefecture. All the prefecture is basically like the state. So they're just going
Okay,
to start that
right,
up.
right.
But our school year started in April, so we don't get our summer break until mid-July, and then we have the whole month of August. So it's
Hmm.
a shorter summer break than what you guys get in the States.
Yeah,
But I don't know, it kind of works out. I feel like, because I feel like they have so many holidays throughout the year. I feel like
y'all
there's so
do
many
have.
days that they are not in school.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say y'all do have a lot of holidays because I know people talk about that all the time. They always ask like, "Oh, Japan, do they go to school year round?" And I was like, "Yeah, for the most part." I was like, "They have
Yeah.
breaks. But yeah, they go to school all year round." And they were like, "Oh, that's so much better." And I was like, "Yeah," I was like, "I like it because at least it's like you know where your kids are." But they do get a lot of holidays. Those
They
holidays,
do. They have a holiday for every. They just had Yokohama birthday off. And I was
uh,
asking one of my friends who lives in Okinawa, I was asking him, like, do kids get like Okinawa's birthday? And then he was like, yes, the Battle of Okinawa, they get that day off as well. I was like,
see,
what? So they just had the day off like a middle of the week,
right,
because it was Yokohama's birthday. If you do extracurriculars with the school or you're in any clubs, you still have to, like, you'll go to school in the morning for practice or whatever. So
uh-huh.
like Shore had like badminton practice in the morning,
Oh, okay.
and it was still early. It was like 8 to like noon or something.
Yeah.
But then the rest of the day, she was doing whatever. She had karaoke with her friends. So,
Ah,
I mean, it's a nice, yeah, it's a nice break. But I was just like, what is this holiday?
mhm.
Yokohama's birthday. Okay.
I like
That's
that
what they do.
though. Like I like
Yeah.
that. That's one thing I think I do miss. Well, I miss a lot of things about Japan, but that's one of the things I liked all the holidays. I'm like, there's way more
Yeah,
holidays there than there are here. Like even
that
now,
is
it's like
true.
I'm planning for my schedule for July. For the most part, I always work 4th of July. That's a holiday I don't mind. I
Yeah,
really don't mind working on the 4th of July. Like one
I
because
feel you.
my company's always gonna feed us. They always feed us on Memorial Day,
Oh,
4th of July, and
and 4th of
Labor
July.
Day. They'll always feed us. Those three holidays, oh, you going into work, you gonna eat. You getting some kind of barbecue. You getting some
Nice.
kind of something on the
Hmm.
grill. You getting some kind of Mr. Softy. Like you getting something. So I'm
Something.
like Denzel. I'm leaving here with something. Like I am. I'm leaving here with something. But I also like being somewhere else and seeing
Yeah,
the fireworks. Like I do. Like I love seeing the fireworks in another city, being able to
yeah.
relax because I feel like I can actually enjoy the holiday. Not to mention I'm getting paid and I'm getting
That's the
paid
best part, I
double.
think.
You
I
know?
feel you on that. That's the best part. And those are three holidays that I feel like, like,
Yeah.
I've never really had a relationship with like the 4th of July. It's actually
No.
always been like a bad day for my family. Like we already always had something happen. And so,
No.
yeah, I just like, yeah, it's not really like I shouldn't say a bad day because that's like putting that energy out there. But it's always been like a day that we were just kind of like, oh, maybe
Mm.
we'll just stay home and not really do anything. It's
Right.
also a time I feel like when a lot of people get in accidents and whatnot on the roads, at least people are drinking and driving.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the 4th of July, if you go to work, that's beautiful and you get paid and you get
Yep.
fed. So it's kind of worth it. I will be off on the 4th of July. Oh, it's a Friday. It's a Saturday this year. It's a
I think
Saturday.
so.
So I
I
think
think
the
it's
holiday
Saturday.
falls on a
Yeah.
Friday, maybe.
Right.
Yeah. But it's like, I don't know, when you live overseas, I feel like none of the holidays really, American holidays really matter, except for Christmas. I am not working on Christmas. Catch me
Christmas,
with that.
that's it. Yeah, I think for me
Uh-uh.
it's always it's really just Halloween because of the
Oh yes,
my kids. Although now with Messiah being older, like he didn't really do Halloween the past couple of years. But Yui, she like, nah, I'm getting this candy. Come on, let's go. But
yes,
like, she wants to dress up. She talks about her costume like in January. Okay, I'm gonna do this.
yes.
This is the plan. You know.
Same, same.
So Halloween will always take precedence, and Christmas will always take precedence.
I
Thanksgiving,
definitely
I
agree.
don't really care about. Never been a Thanksgiving person. I know some people love Thanksgiving, like
I think just for the food.
they do. They love it, or like some. That's the only time they see family. Sometimes
Yeah,
it's
yeah, that could
Thanksgiving.
be it as
Like,
well. I think like yeah, for food and family probably that's maybe the only time. But like
yeah,
I'm the same way. Like Thanksgiving, it's like because I'm over here. It's a
yeah,
day off. Maybe I could do something if I have it off. I could do something I want to do for myself because regular
right.
the rest of Japan is working. But no, I don't have any particular feeling about Thanksgiving. Just the food. And
The food.
now, because I'm over here, I don't get that food like that.
I was
But
gonna
I
say,
feel you, Halloween and Christmas, I will never work those days.
yeah, yeah. Those are it.
Never.
Those are it. So it's like I said, even now, like I'm trying to figure out where I'm gonna be, what I'm trying to bid for 4th of July. So I'm
Hmm.
there, getting the money, enjoying the holiday, eating before I
Yeah.
actually hop on the plane. Make sure I'm taking a plate with me to get on the plane. Like all of that, and
And
then
I'm sure whatever city you're in, they're gonna have some sort of celebration or
oh
something.
yeah, they will. They will. And usually, honestly, I'm usually watching the fireworks from the window. I'm not even amongst the people. Like I'm literally just
Right.
like, wow, with a drink. Like, oh my gosh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it.
Hopefully something good comes up. I
Yeah.
don't know, why yeah, I can't imagine in another city.
Mm.
But yeah, definitely let me know. It sounds exciting to bid on different places. I guess there's really good places, and then I don't know, there might be places that you'd be like, "Oh, nothing going on there."
Yeah,
So,
like this trip I'm about to work, Sacramento. No,
it's like a
Sacramento.
relaxing
Sorry,
trip.
but nah, y'all ain't got it. I'll be in the hotel room the whole time. The whole time. I'll step out to get something to eat, but then I'll go right back to the
Right
hotel
back.
room. Thank you, Sacramento, for your hotel bed because I'm going to enjoy being inside in the room.
You're
My
like,
boo,
that's all
my
I
baby.
need. You're good
That's all I
self-care,
need.
self-care.
That's all I need. That's all I need. That's it. That's it.
That's interesting. Sacramento. I don't know. Yeah, no. I can't think of anything when I think of Sacramento.
No, no, Sacramento. Yeah. But it's the same thing. Like some airlines, like they're flying to Boise, Idaho. It's like
Ooh.
you're just gonna eat potatoes the whole time you're there. Like I don't know. I don't know what's in Boise. I don't know. Like
Maybe that is a project. You have to research some stuff before you go there
yeah,
and then figure out. I'm sure there is something of interest,
yeah.
but
Those people live there, so
but
they
I
they
do think of
gotta do
potatoes.
something. But
Yeah.
not a city that I need to go to. It's really not. Although even some of the cities um like some of the bigger cities. Like I'm not a Miami person. How people, oh, I want to do
Yeah.
the Miami trip. No, you can have a Miami trip. I don't want that. Like
Mm.
I there has to be some kind of what do I want to say? There has to be some kind of draw for me to be like, oh yes, like I
Mm.
love New Orleans. I'll never turn down a New Orleans trip, or
Hmm.
Chicago. I'm taking the kids to Chicago. They are gonna come with me because I'm like, nope, you need to
There's
come
so much
see
to do and see in Chicago. There's
Chicago.
so
Yeah,
like that's my birthplace. There's so much. There's
right,
so much to see and do. It's
right.
like I feel like, but I feel like when you go to Chicago, like you have to plan, and
Mm,
it helps if you know someone or you know where to. Like you can't just be like. I mean, you can, but I feel like there's just so much to do and see in
to do.
Chicago,
Yeah,
and New Orleans too as well. But New Orleans
yeah,
is definitely a fun town, so
yeah.
I get that. I get those kind of trips. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. So you have to just bid for stuff. Well, I'm just working, trekking along here, but I am about to start an MBA program, and
Yay!
yeah, I guess as yay as we can be. Yay! I'm not really yay for studying, but like you said, we can't tell our kids to do it if we're not willing to do it
Right,
ourselves. So
right.
yeah.
That's awesome, Kelsey. That's awesome. I know,
I
like you
guess.
don't want to study, but what what made you want to go back to school?
Oh, somebody else is paying for it.
I mean, it's not a bad answer. I mean, that's amazing.
That's
That's
the only
amazing.
reason. That's the only reason is somebody else is paying for it. I don't want to do it. I mean, I do in a sense want to learn new things, but I
Right.
don't really want to study. If I don't know if that even makes sense. I just
So,
uh
will you be like attending classes? Is virtual? Like, are
it's
there?
gonna be virtual, yeah. So
Okay.
that's a good thing. It's gonna be virtual, and talking to like some friends and whatnot, they mentioned that it's actually really beneficial for your career.
Mm,
Um, but I don't know. I have very mixed opinions,
mm.
mixed feelings about it. But I do like the idea of having like a doctor behind my name. So maybe
Yes.
that's the motivation. Maybe that's
That's
the motivation that
awesome.
I
Oh, I
need.
would love that. Dr. Kelsey, you guys on collard greens and sushi.
Yes,
That's
yes. So
awesome.
I have another friend that is finishing or just finished up her well, mutual friend of ours. She finished up her doctorate program, and so I'm just like, yes,
Yeah.
doctor. Now, so I think that's the only motivation that I have is that. That's it.
But you know what? I wonder because I hear all these horror stories from um millennials who end up going back to school and
Hmm.
going to school with younger students and basically how the younger students are dumb. Like
Yeah,
um literally, like I keep hearing this, like they don't get it, they don't do the assignments, like the professor will literally be like, here, all you have to do is do X, Y, and Z. They won't do it. Like, do you
yeah, I've heard that
anticipate
too.
things like that happening? Do you think that?
That could be a reason. I've heard that too, and I have some friends that I work aside work with, and they are definitely in the field of like higher education and whatnot. And they've said that, and they said there's actually students that are really like committed.
Mm,
But I have heard more of what you said, like people just lazy, don't want to do it. There's always, but we had that when we were in school too. We
yeah,
had people, especially group projects, which is something I hated. Like when you had to do a group project, you couldn't pick your group, so you didn't know
right,
what you were getting. And I think that is very stressful because you don't know who's gonna do anything if they're going to participate or you're going to be
right.
handling it all yourself. But I do also think one of the big things with going to school is like AI. Everybody can use AI to
Mm,
create a report and not necessarily like we were talking about this before, like go to a
yeah,
library research, like actually read stuff. They're just putting their questions into the computer and then having the computer create it. And sometimes that's not accurate. Um,
right,
but it's also, affecting the environment too. So I think that AI is the biggest thing that you have to be careful of. Even in my job, like I'll see stuff people will send and it's all AI. Like they didn't even take the time to just like
time,
take what AI gave them and then tweak it and make it sound like they would have wrote it or make it sound better. And that's something like I'm all for people using technology if they can't get it the way they want it to be in their first go, because that's what we did when we did rough drafts. We would do an outline, then a rough draft,
yeah,
and then have your peers kind of review it. And if you can't do that on your own, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you use technology and you just let technology do it, you didn't really learn anything. You
right.
didn't really. So I think that's more of a problem is like people just relying on AI to do everything.
Right.
And you know how I
I
feel about AI. So
yeah.
fool me
It's
once. What did Dubai George Bush say? Fool me once, and then you fooled me twice. He said
like
something crazy like that.
he's like can't
And
get fooled again.
can't get fooled. Oh, that was so funny.
But it's like it's weird the whole AI thing because now I'm seeing like people like a generation ahead of us. They're
Hmm.
like using, I don't know if you've seen it, and this is another reason why I stay off of Facebook, but like they're using these like AI images of themselves. Like they'll do like it's almost like a caricature of
Yeah,
them. Like
I have
I've
seen that,
just
and I don't
I've
like
been
that at
seeing it
all.
recently, and I'm just like, is
Why?
this like the new chain mail? Like you just making an AI version of you at a cafe, but like you're sitting at home. Like it's weird. I don't know. It's weird
I've
to me.
seen that too, where people do that, and then it's like it'll have like facts about them around them. And I find that to be
Yeah.
weird because you filled in all this information for AI to create those facts. So when I say like, I have used AI, I guess in a sense, because it is photo editing to like remove stuff from the background and whatnot. But I stopped using that because then I found out like if it's in your phone, it's a maybe I don't know if it's okay, but if you use certain apps, then those apps can save your data, and that's something that I definitely don't want to have out there. Just like my data, if it's things that you already have installed, like
Right.
Adobe InDesign or Lightroom or something like that. I think you would save the data within your phone or within your actual hard drive or whatever. But a lot of these apps and stuff, when I found out about it and they can keep your data, and then
Yeah.
I've never really understand them like people uploading all your private information, like
Patient.
your
Yeah.
into AI, so it knows you like this, you like that. I'm
Yeah.
not scared so much about the computer itself. I'm not
Uh-huh.
over here thinking Skynet's gonna take over or whatever.
Right.
I should knock on some wood, maybe. But I do think like who has control of that data is a little bit scary.
That
Like
part.
these companies and then
That
who they're
part.
selling it to, because people always sell your stuff. They're always going to
Always.
sell your information,
Always.
you know.
Yeah. Now, I mean, I mean, you already know. I'm like, yeah, they're going to take over. It's iRobot. I'm very nice to my lady right here. We talk. Like I said, I need her to remember me when they take over because we're living in the Matrix, you know.
Do you think she gonna be like, I'm not gonna get rid of Melinda because she treated me well?
Or, I mean, maybe I'll get like an easy death or something. Like, I don't know. Like,
Oh, we should preference the lady she's referring to as Alexa.
yeah.
Um, but we don't. Oh, I thought Coral was saying something. We don't have
See?
we have unplugged her.
Uh,
So because she was a glorified like speaker for Bluetooth, you know.
See, and that's what I used to think, but like, you know, she's always listening. She's listening to every
Always.
conversation, just like my phone is always listening to every conversation. Phone, you're listening now. Phone, give me the winning lotto numbers. Give me the lotto numbers. Teach me
Right.
how to get
That's
rich
what we want to know.
quickly. Find me a benefactor for my children if you're listening to me. Why don't y'all want to give me that? That's the thing. This is what be pissing me off with these damn hackers. And I be saying it all the time. These hackers don't be doing nothing. I'm like, anytime like I hear like, oh my gosh, they hacked into the, I don't give a shit. If they're not hacking into these billionaires' bank accounts and
And
distributing it
dispersing it.
to
Yeah.
everybody, I don't care. Same thing with the aliens. If the aliens are not coming down here to make me rich or get rid of my stomach or give me an ass like Meg the Stallion, fix my knees, I don't care.
You
I
said
don't care.
I mean,
If
I
like
think they're already here. They've been here for a while, and I'm on that tinfoil hat journey. They're already here. They've been here for a while. So I don't really care
They not
about.
doing nothing though. Even them
Yeah,
being here, I'm like, why you here? Why you on this ghetto ass planet? What you are you
maybe
the
they
reason why
can't
the
get
gas
back to
prices
where
are
they need
high?
to go. Yeah, they can't get
Yeah.
back to their place. You know.
Well, take me back to your place. Are the gas prices high at your place? Is that why you here? Is it worse where you are? Like
Oh,
I need to know.
maybe it's
I I,
worse on their
I
planet.
need to
I don't know because
know.
there was someone, I can't remember who, but they were saying like, what if we are just NPCs in a game, and or we're a certain player, and like maybe other people are NPCs, but we're in a game, and whoever is playing our video game, like that's the person who's failing us. So I would be like, can my player, whoever you are, like, can you level me up somehow? Like,
What I'm saying. I'm like, player one, you're useless.
you're
You're a
useless.
loser.
Swap
You're
out,
useless.
swap
Come
out with
on.
someone else.
Like,
It's time to tag it out. Like tap it out because you're not winning this game at all.
this, I can't stand them all. Like, all of it. The hackers, the aliens, FIFA, all of it. I don't care because it's doing nothing to help my life. Y'all not doing nothing to help my life. If y'all help my life, then I'm gonna be like, what's the saying? Like, we down with Mark because Mark down with us. That's how I'm trying to be. You not down with me, so I'm not down with you.
Yeah,
Period.
there is a lot. It's a lot of stuff that's just been going on, and just I feel like overwhelmed. It's funny when I was at the doctor, I was telling you about this. They said like, oh, you should try to bring your stress down. And is there anything stressing you? And like you said,
The world.
everything.
The
Like in my
world.
mind, literally, I was like, can I think of something that's not?
That
You
part.
know,
That
I don't
part.
know. I don't know.
Is something stressing you? The world is stressing me,
The world,
Dr. So and
everything.
so. Come on. What is wrong with
Yeah.
you? You know. I'm over it, girl. I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm over it. Winning lotto numbers. Do you hear me? My lady, can you hear me? Send me a
I'm
bag of money.
I'm trying to think though, like if there is a conspiracy theory that it's very no, there really isn't any that I'm like, I'll listen. No, there's none that I'm like, yeah, I want to learn more about that. No, I think I'm at the same point as you. Like I'm very much like, I don't care. I don't care.
Again, is
Uh,
the conspiracy theory gonna send me some money?
no.
That's all I can. Honestly, that's where I'm at in life. That's literally where I'm at. I don't honestly, and that's why I said it's like even my gut is secondary. Like my weight is. I don't care. You gonna send me some money? You gonna conspiracy theory me some money? You
I
gonna
always
like
wonder though, like people that people though, I will say people that go down those rabbit holes, I understand how easy it is to get
oh
trapped
very
in
much,
it.
very much.
But once you realize like I'm wasting my time, my energy, my resources to research to be in this rabbit hole, then you pull yourself back out. So
Mm-hmm.
I feel you. I'm the same way. Like I don't care. The next thing they say, it's like there was a meme or something I saw one. They're like, "Have you heard the news?" And the person's like, "I don't care. I don't
Yep.
care. I have too many other
Okay.
things to deal with."
Don't care.
And I had to tell someone that actually at work. I was literally like, I have 17 other things that I have to worry about
That
before
part.
that.
Like I don't care. I don't care. I
Yeah.
don't care.
Yeah.
That's
So I feel you. I
yep.
feel you 100. Well, what do we care about our okazu? What do we
What
care
do
about?
we care
Things
about?
that
Oh
we
my
do care about.
gosh. What do we care about?
So I have to tell you, I finished a really good show. I'm trying to get back into watching shows or things.
Yeah.
And I haven't really had time to do it, but I did finish a really cute, it was a very cute, lighthearted show called Can This Love Be Translated?
Okay.
And it's a K-drama. It was on Netflix. I thought it was really cute.
Oh.
The main actor, and I feel really bad. I should know his name. Hold on, let me see.
Okay.
And the character's name is Hojin. That's his
Okay.
name in the show. He's a multilingual interpreter.
Okay.
and he basically is a interpreter for this other lady who is suddenly becomes a global superstar, and her name's Muhi Chan Muhi. Um, the actor's name is Kim Ho. I hope I pronounced that correctly. And I liked him because he was also in Hometown Cha Cha Cha, which I don't know if you've watched or
Yeah,
not, but
I did
did you
watch
watch?
Hometown Cha
You
Cha
watch it?
Cha.
So I liked him in that show,
Yeah.
Hometown Cha Cha, and I really thought it was a cute show, and I love that he had like all them certifications and whatever.
Uh,
So I feel like he's not really eye candy for me, but I like his personality and the roles that he takes, and I feel like it's a show you don't have to commit to it. You don't
okay.
have to. It's not going to draw you in like you got to watch every single episode, but you'll watch it and you'll enjoy it. The
Hmm.
reason why I watched Can This Love Be Translated is because in the preview he was speaking Japanese. There is an
Oh,
actor that, and I don't know if the actor that's in it with him is Japanese. Oh, he is. His name is Fukushi Sota. So there's a Japanese actor in it, and he plays a role as well. So they do different languages, and they actually meet. One of the opening scenes is in Enoshima, which is not very far from where I live, actually. So
okay.
I was like, oh my God, I know where they are in Kamakura. Like, so I think that's what drew me in. Because
Ah,
Japan does play a role in the
okay.
show. So that was my kind of like okazu. Like I'm like, okay, yeah, I need to watch something other than documentaries, because those will have you, in a rabbit hole or in a dark
Yeah.
space. So this was a
Finished.
cute little drama.
Yeah.
I think it was 13 or 14 episode. It wasn't super
Okay.
long. It does have some parts that are a little bit, I'm not gonna say scary, but a little creepy.
Okay.
Because the main character has this traumatic thing that happens to her, and it kind of follows her throughout,
Uh-huh.
which is really interesting.
Mm,
Where she's kind of like haunted by one of the characters she played in a movie. She played like a zombie essentially in a movie,
okay.
and the zombie comes back to haunt her, but
Oh,
it's really all like in her head.
okay.
So I did like the aspect of it. It was very
Huh.
cute. And I think Shore is finishing it up now. So we're kind of watching it together, kind of.
Yeah.
And then talk about it. But I'm trying to get more into that, and then reading, more into reading. I have kind of been lax with my
Mhm.
reading. And so I need to really, really jump on that. So that's kind of like, I don't know if that's really my own, my like okazu. But that's what I'm kind of working on to bring some joy into
Right.
my life, and less of the news, less I
Let
don't from here,
me knows.
less of the news and more of that. What about
Send
you?
me some money. So I guess my okazu is I am very interested in BTS now. I know. Specifically, what did it was Jimin did it. And here's the
Girl,
thing, I
yes.
don't necessarily find his face attractive. It's something about his aura when he's moving his body. Because let me tell y'all, I was like scrolling like always, and
Uh-huh.
I saw this man moving. I saw him moving, y'all, and he was like, I said, "Oh my god!" I said, who is this?" And then I went down the gym and rabbit hole, and it
Yeah.
was just video after video of him. Yeah, I said,
He's an amazing dancer.
yeah. And again, it's like I'm not actually attracted to him as far as like, his face. Like, no, it doesn't do it for me, but it's his aura. It's that aura when
Hmm.
he's dancing. I'm just like, yo.
Yeah,
So
he's an amazing, amazing dancer. I
that
think.
got me down the BTS rabbit hole, y'all. And let me tell you, it's a big ass rabbit hole. Kelsey's not helping because she's like, "Oh yeah, girl, you got to do that, and listen to this album." Da, 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 da. Like the rabbit hole is big. Like
It is. It is.
I'm gonna be falling forever. Like
You
literally
will.
forever. So
Welcome.
thank you.
Welcome
Thank you.
to the army. I will say, like, there's so much
Yeah.
just the history, but discography, everything. But I will say, blonde, long blonde hair Jimin, definitely he is coming for it. And it's funny because I saw a live. They do lives after their shows, which I
Mm.
think is one way that they have maintained their fandom so well. Is
Mm.
that they're really connected to their fans through that. And they were talking about someone had made like a photo of his hair getting longer and longer, and it was like longer than Fabio, if you remember, like the romance novels. It was like
Right.
longer than like anything that you had seen in any other, medieval story or whatever. And
Right.
then it was eventually like on the floor that long. And so I think it was RM, the leader, that had asked him like, how long are you gonna grow his hair? And he's like, I'm gonna grow it as long as that meme that the fan made. I'm gonna grow it to the
Oh
floor.
my god.
And I was laughing so hard. I
Uh
think
huh.
um because we saw them in person and
Right.
he was super close.
Mm.
I will say what shocked me is that he really does look just like he looks on camera.
Like can't.
Like,
Right.
you know how you see people and sometimes you'd be like, oh,
Right.
they don't
Right.
look like that in real life. He looks
Right.
just like that, but also he
Himself.
dances like suddenly, just like he can go into dance suddenly and like he'll break it down. And I
Mm.
think I think that he's such an amazing dancer. Like I had so much respect. Like the whole time I was like this because I couldn't believe it. They probably saw me and they were like, "What's wrong with that lady? Why is her mouth open?" But I really was impressed.
Uh huh.
So, and I think if you can see them, it would be great, to see them. I don't know if there's still tickets or resellers or whatever, but I really enjoyed their show, especially this recent album, as I told you. But it is a rabbit hole. Like, in welcome, you're not too late because there's so many people that are just joining.
Right.
But it's a rabbit hole. I will say, I think the performances and the lyrics, I really like a lot of their lyrics. And I like how the people they work with, they really respect the people that they work with, and they have their own personal fandoms and people that they want to like work with or people that they look up to.
Right.
And I think they're just so respected. They're just so, yeah. So I'm definitely a fan.
They're good
Definitely a
boys.
fan. But Jimin, he can dance. Um and he's amazing. And if there is any performance that I really truly love is Black Swan.
Mm.
That performance, it's like a ballet in a sense. It's beautiful, like to see him dance like that. So yeah, he can dance. He can dance. They can all dance. And some of them are much not as good as the others, and they will admit it. But
Right.
I do like Jimmy. He can just go into dance in a second, just like.
See y'all, the BTS rabbit hole. It'll just keep going. It'll get you. It'll get you. It'll get.
Yeah, yeah. But it's
So
good we have these positive things to like look forward to.
yes,
It's hard though. It's hard
I know.
because every day
Bag of money.
you get
Bag of
bombarded.
money. Oh,
Just get the
yeah,
good energy to come to you. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, for sure. For sure.
yeah.
Well,
And on
this has
that
been our show, y'all.
note,
Like stay positive, stay safe. Definitely stay safe in those skies. And if you're traveling this season, don't be a jerk. Don't be
don't
a
be a jerk.
pain.
Be kind to your flight crew, y'all. Be kind.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Until next time, you guys, it's been collard greens and sushi. So we
Bye,
will see
y'all.
you.
See you. Bye.
Bye.